Hello everybody, it is Thursday, January 9th, and I am here. A little late today, kind of normal. Had to finish off some stuff, pick up my truck finally, it's done, and made it in. Scary week, not a great way to start the year. This is the first week of the year, hopefully things improve. Scary way to start. Hey 907, hey James, how you doing? Hope everybody's safe. James, Isaac, Chris, Brian. Hello, guys. Have I ever fished Pismo area? Only once. And it was only there for like an hour. Just fished on the pier while I was driving through. They have great surf perch fishing there. I've seen videos of people catching them on the pier, so that's why I tried it. But I would say fish the beach and use what are those worms called? The gulp worms. I think they would work good. Hey Willie. Hey John. Yeah, there's another fire started just a little while ago. So they're working on that one. Hey Kevin. Yeah, the scary part too is they're saying next week is going to be like 5 days of Santa Ana winds starting Monday. So that's pretty bad. And my volunteers already know. A bunch of you should have already saw the email blast. But our kids event for this coming Saturday at Lake has been postponed. We're hoping to reschedule it for March, but I haven't heard back from Fish and Wildlife if they have the dates available. So hopefully that will happen. Yeah, Isaac, that's what you want to use, the gulp worms. The camel colored gulp worm works out really good. Hey Sam, the trip went really good in the East Cape. For January, we were really, really lucky on the weather, and we did well. Yeah, I don't know how that's going to affect the ocean. They have a lot of cleanup to do. Lots of debris pickup from all the fires. It's going to be a mess. Yeah, Rocky had to evacuate from Hollywood yesterday. I called him and asked him if he needed a place to stay, but he was staying with his daughter, who was a few miles away. So that worked out okay. He didn't have to drive all the way down to Long Beach. I guess every hotel room in the LA area is booked with all the people that displaced thousands and thousands of homes, plus the people that were already here traveling. So it's pretty much a mess. All the lakes are closed? I didn't know that. I just figured they closed it because of, they told me it was closed because of the air quality. and I figured that the county needed their employees to do other stuff, and that they couldn't have, like the police and stuff watch over the lakes just because they're so busy with all the fires. So Isaac wants to know, why not use ocean water to put fires out? Fire hydrants are working in LA. So what they did have a problem with the first fire was not so much that there wasn't water, it was that there wasn't water pressure. Because the homes up in the hills, you have to build that water pressure to come down. Now, I'm no expert on water and all that, so I don't mean to preach about anything. But what they were saying on the news, that part of the problem was so many people were using their fire hydrants, using their water hoses, that it ate up a lot of the water pressure. So that was the problem. So yeah, there has been water, there just hasn't been, in some areas, the water pressure wasn't enough to make the fire hoses work correctly. But I don't know everything on that. Kevin, Dan, have you checked your boat? No, but I'm gonna have my deckhand check it out in the morning. He'll be on his boat, so I'll do that. I plan to go down my boat on Saturday. Yeah, it's going to take many, many years, James, for all those homes to get rebuilt. All those businesses that got wiped out, Pacific Palisades and Altadena, it's ugly. Yeah, it's ugly. So I'm probably going to play this a couple of times today. So why don't I play little videos from the trip I just came back on with Rocky in the East Cape. was a little recap from our East Cape trip. We had a lot of roosterfish. It was a lot of fun. Hard to believe January you can catch all those fish. There was a couple more Dorado that weren't in there that I didn't get pictures of, but it was fun. Yeah, Kevin, he took a couple, and like last time, they got destroyed by, triggerfish. So it was only good for one cast. Hey Tyler, how you doing? Yeah, we're all bummed about that too. James, why don't you just have your grandson watch the videos on my YouTube channel? Just do a search or send him some links from my YouTube channel on the East Cape, and he can see us catching marlin and roosterfish and all that stuff down there. So that'd be good. Yeah, that was a great time, and that'll be I'll be hosting a trip there May 15th through the 19th. So it's a very inexpensive trip if you guys have never experienced Baja. Way cheaper than going to Cabo. If you have 2 people to a room, 4 people to a boat, you can keep your costs under $800 a person. Not including airfare, but your room and fishing. So it's really, really good. Brian, his name's Joey. Joey is the other gentleman that was with me and Rocky. They're both from Cincinnati, friends. Herman, no, that was Rocky's second time down. His first time he went with me in May when I was filming for my TV show. So he came down and was on the show with me. And then he had a couple of weeks off for the first part of the year while they were filming. They were off for the week in between Christmas and New Year's and the first week. So he starts filming again on Monday for NCIS. So he really had a good time. It was kind of funny because not necessarily the people that know me know him, and definitely a lot of people that know him don't know me. So it's kind of funny at the airport and stuff, people coming up to him, and then other people would come up to me. So it was kind of funny. But he's really great with his fans. It's really nice to see the way he reacts to the public and how he treats everybody and how nice he is to everybody. Just super, super great guy to hang out with. And it's neat. The only other actor that I used to hang out a lot with was Poppy, Albert Popwell. He was in every Dirty Harry movie and some other movies. And his cousin was in Kill a Mockingbird and lots of other movies. Brock Peters in Star Trek, stuff like that. And he was really super nice too. Those are 2 great guys. And Poppy really loved to go fishing. That's how I met him. I met him on the Blackjack many, many years ago. He's no longer with us. Yeah, James is looking for 2 more people to join him on his boat. He wants to get the price down as low as possible. I tell him he should just fish with him and his grandson, but he doesn't want to do that. Plus, he's real social. He likes to have people on the boat. So if you want to hang out with James and fish with him in the East Cape, he's already booking his room, and it's pretty sure he's going to get a boat locked up here soon. So connect with them and get on there. Sam's a big NCIS. Cool. Well, Sam, go fish with us in the East Cape. Rocky's probably going to be there. And a good chance there'll be some other actors, because his friends were all texting him while he was posting pictures from our trips. He was texting them photos. Real time, roosterfish aren't really good to eat. Their meat is super, super red and a real muscle. But if you were stranded on an island and that was the only fish you caught, I would say you could probably dry it out and make like machaca out of it and eat that. But roosterfish is one of those fish that we just release them. We don't keep them. We always release them as soon as we can and try to leave them unharmed. So that was a challenge when I caught that 100-pounder, trying to get some nice photos of it and then release it without hurting it. So that was good. Brian, you should go. You can fly from Florida to Cabo. They have flights out of there, direct flights. Yeah, it's so funny to see Rocky on TV playing director Vance, because it's such a serious person that he plays, director of NCIS, in charge of all those people. And you see him on a boat, and he's a character. He's just cracking jokes and funny guy to hang around with. It's really fun to be with. Treats everybody so nice, so it's good. See, Brian, you can go fish with James on the boat. Go pull in some fish. Just a reminder, guys, we are still doing the $50 gift certificate at the end of the month. If any of you want to participate in that, we will be doing that. Yeah, he is a Charger fan. He has season tickets to the Chargers. So he goes out. Yeah, I should announce the dates here for Alaska. The Alaska trip's all set for June. They sent me the dates a while ago, and I still got to do that. Hopefully Erin is okay, Kevin. I've been trying to reach her on Instagram. I don't have her phone number. I just texted Rocky a little while ago and asked him if he could text her and find out if she's safe. She lives right on the water there. So I'm hoping that she is okay. But I don't have her cell number, so I can't reach out to her directly. But hopefully she's okay. See if she answered me yet. No, not yet. I'm hoping she's okay because she hasn't posted on Instagram in like 3 days. So hopefully she's okay. Terry, we didn't give away last month's prize because we only sold like 4 tickets. So we're trying to sell more tickets. And this month we haven't even sold that many tickets. You bought a few. I think 2 other people bought a ticket, and that's about it. So we want to at least raise $50 to give away a $50 prize. So that's the goal. Hopefully we'll get some super chats in there. So that's why we're going to wait till the end of the month. Alan had sent me a little video of what they did with their crabs when they went fishing the end of the year. So we'll see that. This is from Alan. That was from Alan. Yeah, Bart Hall show's coming right around the corner here. We're gonna have to get the guys together. Um, I guess in a week or so, huh? So we have to empty out the truck and start putting the supplies in there for the show. Forgot all about that. Yep, end of the month. I know I'm hungry too. I haven't had dinner yet. I had to go to the market afterwards and drop off some orders, FedEx and stuff for Monica that one of our distributors bought, Bucktails, so I had to do that. And then let me see if I can share this real quick. Talking about the fires, Kevin just sent me this picture. So this shows this is what took decades to build up, and this is what took hours to go away. Pretty devastating to see that. Very sad to see. All right, so this Saturday there won't be a kids fishing event at Lake. We will have our kids club. Hopefully everything stays okay in a couple weeks. I think it's the 18th or so, something like that. And we'll go from there. Then the end of the month we will be at the Bart Hall show. And then February we're not going to do the Bart Hall show in Del Mar, but we will in March be at the PCS show. So that'll be good. Christopher says, what now? Are some of the fishing trips being affected by the fires? I have a cousin who is up that way in the Pasadena area, so I don't think they had to move yet or anything. Hopefully they're okay, but I don't have any family in the other communities. My parents are fine. They're in Montebello, so that they're a long ways away from it. A lot of family from Texas and stuff have been asking about all that. Been texting everybody in our family. Lots of text messages going back and forth on Facebook from family members asking about what's going on. And, a lot of bad news reports out there blaming the politicians for the fires and the water. I don't think anybody could have done anything to put out the fires better than the fire department did that first day with all that wind blowing so hard. 80-mile-an-hour gusts, 90-mile-an-hour gusts. It's like a big flamethrower. Fires were starting 2 miles ahead of where the fires were at. There weren't enough people. They couldn't get the planes in the air. And last night was a great illustration of what happens when they can get those helicopters up. That Hollywood fire looked like it was going to wipe out Hollywood. They were already evacuating people all the way down to Hollywood Boulevard, and then they were telling the people to get ready down on Sunset Boulevard to evacuate. And they got those 2 or 3 helicopters in there, and luckily Lake Hollywood is so close to there that it was only taking them minutes to refill and drop again. But if they hadn't had those helicopters, maybe the Chinese theater isn't here any longer. Maybe Magic Castle would have been gone. Yamashiro's. I mean, all that stuff was right in its path. Right down, I don't know, the Capitol building. So luckily everything worked out, and the helicopters did a great job, and everybody was safe. Rocky, like I said, Rocky had to leave that area where he lives. He's up in that Hollywood area, and he had to leave because of the fires, and spent the night with his daughter. He's doing good now. Yeah, those dumplings look delicious. Yeah, all the firefighters, all those pilots, all those guys did a great job. Did a really, really good job. And then I was freaking out. I'm inside my building working, trying to get ready for tonight and stuff, trying to finish off some other work. And I get that notice, which all of you got, about evacuating immediately. I went outside to go look if there was a fire outside. I didn't know what was going on. But luckily, it was just a mistake. And nothing bad happened, so that's good. I'm starting to work on our charter dates for this year. So hopefully I'll have some dates put together before the Barn Hall show. I need to jump on that right away. Our Mexico trip is set up. Our Alaska trip is set up. Alaska is going to be actually a little bit cheaper this year. So it looks like it's going to be around $3,800. So that's pretty good. Yeah, I doubt anybody's going to lose their job over sending the wrong text message. They've been saying out lots of them, and I'm sure somebody just didn't mark all the other buttons and hit the wrong button, and that's what happened. That's just what happens. Yeah, Kevin, we got to pick a date to get everybody down to the warehouse so we can unload the truck and start getting ready for the Barn Hall show. I don't know if Eric is on here yet, but he's recovering at home from his knee surgery. He sent us all pictures the other day. Alan, you're in Dallas? What are you doing in Dallas? Probably sales meetings. All right, well, let me play the East Cape video for you guys one more time. So that last girl that was there holding the hat, she is like the manager of the bar area there by the pool. And the day before, she was so excited to see Rocky there that they took a picture together. So we saw her on the last day before we left, and I told her that I would bring her an NCIS hat when I come back in May. And Rocky heard me say that, and he happened to have a brand new hat with him that he had brought for me. So we gave it to her, and that was pretty cool. So she was really, really happy about that. Christopher, I'm not that close to the fires. I'm probably about 15 miles, maybe a little bit farther from that. So probably a million people between me and the fires. So I'm pretty lucky. Hopefully there's none around here in the next few days. But thank you for that. My parents are pretty safe right now. Yeah, James, when we went in May, we had plenty of live bait. Plenty of live bait. They even had live ballyhoo, which I've never seen live ballyhoo for bait, but they had live ballyhoo for bait. Mark says the middle of Arkansas, 25 outside. Wow. It's snowing. Yeah, my brother had a blizzard while I was down. In Mexico. Blizzard in Kansas. Is that true? Kevin is not having Tommies this year? Kevin, is that really your New Year's resolution, no Tommies? I find that hard to believe. I know Brad went fishing down San Diego, go freshwater fishing a couple of days ago, but I haven't heard how he did. Kevin already did Tommy's on January 2nd. All right, good. I was worried. I thought maybe with all the fires, the world was coming to an end. Because Kevin was going to give up Tommy's. I couldn't see that happening. Good to know it didn't happen. And Alan, we played your video, but since you're on, let me play it for you one more time. I really like looking at it. Should make you guys even more hungry. Hey Kenny, how you doing? Was that the crab video you just showed? Where did they catch? The ewes came from Emeryville aboard the new Seawolf. Alan was up there the last day of the year and did some rock fishing and crabbing. Had his boys with him and they got the crabs. Hey Jerry, how you doing? Philip, if you're fishing out of San Diego and you're fishing U.S. waters, you only need a California license. If you're fishing out of San Diego and you head south and go into Mexico, you need a Mexican license. If you leave out of San Diego and you fish less than 12 miles from shore, like Coronado Islands, you need a Mexican fishing license and a visa and a biosphere pass. So you always need a California fishing license anytime you're on a boat in California. But in San Diego, it's good to have a Mexican fishing license too, just in case they head that way. Yeah, he posted earlier. I forgot when we were texting back and forth. He said he was going to go to one of the lakes over there. So I guess his risk is feeling a lot better. Kenny, I went with Rocky and Joey to East Cape. So just to let you know. You don't need a passport to go fish in Mexico offshore with and have a Mexican fishing license. You do need a passport if you're going to go to the islands. If you're going to go like to Coronado Islands or fish close to shore, then you need to have a license. You need to have a passport so you can get a visa. Yeah, I would love to taste those. You get me some. Yeah, so like Kevin's saying, only on a pier in California do you not need a license. If you're surf fishing off a beach, if you're fishing on a jetty, on rocks, you do need a license. What's kind of funny about Mexico, in Mexico, if you're surf fishing, fishing anywhere on land, a pier, a jetty, surf fishing, you do not need a license. But if you're on a boat, it doesn't matter how old you are, you need a license. How far south can you catch them? The farthest south I've personally caught them has been Avila Beach, just north of Pismo Beach. But I don't know how far south they go. But I would think that's kind of like the line there. I've never seen them in Santa Barbara, but that doesn't mean that they're not there. But that's what I know. Ooh, they caught an arson person for the Kenneth fire. Yeah, I was wondering about the Hollywood one if that was an arson because it was so close there. So you don't know. Jerry, I haven't heard back yet about the Sea Star if they want to do the trip or not. I think last year might have been the last year we did that one. So I don't know. Yeah, you have to have hoop nets for catching the crabs. But it doesn't seem like that's much of a problem because Emeryville, let's look at the videos. Man, there's so many crabs up there in Northern California. And see the people catch them off the beach too with those little trap things, the wire rigs. Seems like that works out really good too. Yeah, I'll be at the Bart Hall show in Long Beach. I won't be at Del Mar, but I will be at the Long Beach one. All right. All right, guys. I guess I'm going to head inside and go make some dinner. It's almost 8 o'clock. So, again, the kids fishing event this Saturday, January 11th, has been postponed. Hopefully, it will be in March, but still got to find out for sure. And that would be great if we could do it at the end of March so we can use the two shows to get a bunch of kids there and hand out flyers. So we shall see what's happening. We'll see what happens. Yeah, those snare rigs, that's what I was thinking about. Folding traps. Don't know about folding traps. Can't use any traps here in California for sport fishing. That is for sure. All right, guys. If you don't already get our updates and our newsletters and our, all the emails, please go to our website and sign up for those. And if you haven't already, please subscribe here at my YouTube channel. I'm easing my way to 50,000 subscribers, and I really would like to get there this year. So if you guys could help me do that, that would be great. So please subscribe here to my YouTube channel. All right, I'll go watch the last 2 minutes. All right, bye everybody. Thank you. Be well. Good night. And stay safe. Please stay safe. Bye everybody.